So far, like I've made $200, and you can see how many videos I've made and how many subscribers I have, and so it's really not about the money. But it could be, if like some of these people that have 40 or 50,000 subscribers and their channel, their videos get 10,000 views each time they post. Like when I post, like my really good ones will do 1,000, a little bit over, and then like the so-so ones will do like 400 or 500. Like, so you kind of know what's popular. But I also I don't know, like, I don't ask for likes or oh, sorry, it's dark in here, and my microphone's dark, and I'm on dark, it all blends in together, so I can't even see it. But yeah, so it's just kind of in that. And then another part of me making the videos that kind of evolved was I got to the point that I felt like I had like told you guys everything about me. Like I really poured my heart and soul out in a lot of those videos and told you a lot about who I am. And in the process, when I would, say something that is maybe on a controversial topic, like when I'm giving my opinions, the people that have a differing opinion would either unsubscribe or definitely not subscribe if they were there. So I realized that, if I really wanted to get the maximum amount of views and subscribers, I really needed to be pretty neutral and not be aggressive one way or the other. But then that really kind of bothered me because I don't want to be like a pretend person for you guys. I really do want people to like understand who I am if you're gonna support me. If I'm the channel you use for ASMR and you listen to me at night, I like to let you know who I am, and so that's another part that's then kind of bothered me, and it like kind of takes my motivation away to want to do more. Is like I can't please everybody, and it's like maybe my views are controversial enough that I'm never going to appeal to a big audience because I'm not like everybody else, and so it hurts me to either I can be authentic and not get very many subscribers, or I can just be neutral and never really disclose who I am to you and see how my channel could grow. And so that's kind of the position I'm in right now. Like, what do I do? And I'm leaning towards. So I just did the true crime. I think that if I did true crime and just really did that, and I didn't try to, like I did in my last videos after I discussed the case, I then gave my personal opinions about society and what causes problems and some of the major issues that we have. And I like to talk about deep topics. If you've never done a personality profile on yourself, you should do that and see what kind of person you are. Because one thing, when I did that for myself, I am a Sigma male, SIGMA. I'm a Sigma male, and if you that personality type it likes to talk about deep topics, but like little small talk, like for example, I worked all day, and so if somebody said how was work, I would just say fine. I wouldn't start telling stories. I just lived it. I don't want to live it again by telling stories about it, So like small talk is like not really my thing, but deep intellectual philosophical topics like letting it fall yet. And you know, we've been through a lot as a country, and we haven't lost it yet. I don't